All right, everybody, we are back, and we now have drinks. So here at
We have
Mike's After
coffee.
Action Reviews, yeah, we drink from big mugs, and
Missed. I have my
yeah,
Virginia Starbucks.
I'm
See,
drinking Dr. Pepper.
they
So
have them for different states. I've been to Virginia and got a cup.
no, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
No,
for
I'm
lovers.
drinking I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, and he's a doctor, so what are you gonna do? Uh, anyway,
Right.
so this
I've
this
been to the
next one,
Dr. Pepper Museum too.
oh really? That's cool. That is
Yes, in
cool.
Waco,
Yeah.
Texas.
So this
So much
next
for
one is way out of left field for me. I was not tracking anything about this. I'll be honest with you guys, though. So while I do news as it comes out to the public, I don't get a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and that's intentional. That's by design. So that way I can give honest reactions to things when they come out. So this is way out of left field. I never knew that this was happening, never had heard anything about it. Yeah, so I mean, did you know that this was happening?
No, it's a interesting partnership of words.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think that we'll get into it, but I think I know where the name comes from. But all right, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for The Action Pack Needs You. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Alien Romulus. Teaser trailer coming at us from 20th Century Studios. We're going to like the video. It's got 9.6 million views, 140,000 likes to 8.3 thousand dislikes.
Ooh.
The sci-fi horror thriller takes the phenomenal successful Alien franchise back to its roots. While scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station, a group of young space colonizers come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe. My wife? No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Sorry.
Okay.
I make myself laugh. I'm just kidding. Now, Ellie is going to see that and laugh. I just want to let you know. Okay, so the most terrifying life form in the universe. The film stars these people. And, okay, all of that stuff. Okay, so it's produced by Ridley Scott, who directed the original Alien and produced and directed the series entries Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Right. Okay.
And these other people serve as executive producers. Okay, so Ridley Scott is coming back. I'm gonna tell you, I did not like. Who's the director? I didn't like Napoleon by him. Oh, okay, no. Who's the director? Where is it? Where am I seeing the director? Stars these people. Okay, okay, here we go. Fred Alvarez directs from a screenplay he wrote with frequent collaborator Rodo Sayaguz. I don't know how to say that last name, so right here, Sayaguz. So I don't know who Fred Alvarez is.
Right.
Evil Dead and Don't Breathe. So I liked those movies. That's cool. So awesome. Yeah. That actually is some good stuff. It's good to see that Ridley Scott isn't directing, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just some of his movies lately have not been the greatest. I'm going to go ahead and say I haven't seen... None of these trailers have I seen or anything, but I'm going to go ahead and say that as soon as I saw this right here, like you see this is a spaceship, and it says Alien Romulus, I think that's the name of the spaceship.
Romulus.
Yeah, and then it says right here, like it goes back to its roots because this is horror, and basically they're young space colonizers. They're scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station. Probably the space station is Space Station Romulus, is what I was thinking.
Ah, okay.
Any thoughts before we move forward?
Looks interesting. Yeah, it looks interesting.
All right, well, let's check it out then. We've got a 1 minute and 2 second trailer.
All right.
Are you ready?
Ready.
My name is Stephen Russell. My co-writer, Joseph Miles Pittman, and I would like you to imagine a graphic narrative that disrupts the superhero genre's conventional boundaries. Tales of Nihilism unfolds a thought-provoking anthology with diverse story formats from succinct comic strips to multi-saga issues. But at its core, the Ballad of Philip Kirshner explores existential challenges of an ordinary man in a world inundated with superheroes. The anthology challenges prevailing hero worship narratives, diving deep into societal introspection. We invite readers to confront uncomfortable truths about our culture's obsession with saviors and question the prevailing societal structures. The series is not just a comic, but an invitation to contemplate, challenging readers to reassess their perspectives on heroism and societal norms. It's an opportunity to offer audiences a fresh, introspective take on the superhero universe, sparking conversations, reflections on the human condition. You can find the series digitally on Global Comics, or follow the links below to get your own physical issue.
Here we go. Okay. Okay, I just want to point this out. Sorry, I know that we're pausing like right away.
Yeah.
Have you played Alien Isolation?
No.
Okay, so the Alien series of movies has gone from Alien being a horror movie, Aliens being a action movie, Alien the third one, I forget what it was. Wasn't it just called Alien 3? Being kind of a drama more, and then like from there it got a little weird. Then we got into like some existentialism with Prometheus and Alien Covenant, where it talked about where did we come from, what is the purpose of man. Okay, and then we even got AVP, which is more action. Alien Isolation is a video game where you have no weapons that can kill. There's only one alien and you cannot kill it. All you can do is use some things like you have a flamethrower that can kind of scare it off for a few seconds, and then it runs away and it's always hunting you. That game is like a horror game, completely horror. And here, this space station you're seeing is where you are. You're not on this space station, but you're on a space station like this one in that video game. So immediately within the first 4 seconds, it gives me Alien Isolation, memories, and that makes me say, yes, this is definitely horror because it seems like just like the original movie, it seems like they're going to be running from this alien and they're not going to have anything that can hurt it. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
Any thoughts before we move forward?
No, it looks like the other ones. It's like it kind of roll in the same line. Nice graphics.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, Fede. And he knows horror too, so.
Yeah.
Come on, help me, please. No, please. Get it away from me.
Yeah, think about how scary that would be.
Run.
Oh. Okay, so by the way, just if you guys like, those are multiple facehuggers, so there's more than one alien.
Oh, I hate these things. Oh my goodness.
See, that's the thing that's so scary, and this is what I loved about the later movies when they started having the facehuggers. It's like if a bug came into this room right now and stood next to me and was gonna eat me, a giant bug, just like an ant. That animal has no emotions towards me. It doesn't care if I scream or kick or cry, if I beg for my family and tell it I have children. It doesn't care. It's going to eat me alive. It's not going to try to do it in a painless way either. It's just going to eat me. It could eat me from the legs up, and I would feel it all the way until I died. That's so scary to me, because that's what these aliens are. They're basically just animals. They're bugs. They don't care. They're intelligent, but they don't care. And then this thing, the facehugger, is so bad because it implants an egg into you, and then it eats its way out, and it's like, oh, it's painful, it's scary. It's just like the inhumanity of the alien is scary to me. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for giving me nightmares tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, but that's what I think of when I think of this. Like, this is why it's scary, is because there's no humanity. The alien doesn't care.
It's the powerlessness of the situation that people. It's what makes them scary. They're powerless. There's just, what can I do? They're desperately looking for something to do to fight. Overwhelming enemies, I guess, or something like that, or relentless enemies.
Right.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's going to be multiple aliens, so that'll be interesting. But but so it's going to be like, so it's probably going to be like Aliens, where there's a hive, there's a bunch of aliens, okay?
Yeah.
But then it's going to be like the original movie where it's horror. Like, this is not a group of Marines going in with guns and fighting. It's them trying to escape, just escape.
Right.
So cool. Let's move forward here. See, that's what I would go like this.
You what?
Like, if at any point in my
over your mouth.
Forget about these aliens. I'm just saying, just in general, if I were walking around with a group of my friends and monsters, maybe that didn't even look like this, started crawling out of the walls and jumped and grabbed them by the face and latched onto their face, I'd immediately go like this. I'd go around like, okay, because if the monster, those face huggers can't do anything if you do this, I'm okay. It didn't get me, and that would be it,
Yeah, I got. And if they try to poke you with your hand up like this,
exactly. Yeah, you just walk around like this.
Yeah.
And then be like,
cover mouth and eyeball so they don't poke you in the eyes.
Right, because they don't have any weapons. The face huggers don't have any weapons. They don't have like claws or anything to hurt you.
So if they grab them by the tail and kind of spin them around and whack them against the wall,
Yeah, well, but they have acid blood, so you got to be careful.
With a rubber glove.
Yeah, but okay. What are you thinking?
It it looks like a typical alien movie. It looks like it's going to be pretty good and stuff like that. Great graphics. Like, you can tell that Ridley Scott had something to do with it, making it a good movie like that. But yeah, more to tell. There's not a lot of. It's action. Pure action. You don't get a lot of the storyline or anything like that, but I think it's kind of a little bit self-evident what's going to happen. They're going to fight these aliens, and hopefully they win.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they don't have to. We've seen movies in the past where basically nobody won. And so, Now, what's funny, though, is Romulus, I think, was the original name of the sequel. Romulus comes from somewhere. I don't have time to look it up, but the name Romulus, I think, was way back when, after the original movie, the next movie was going to be called Alien Romulus. Or maybe it was the project was called, like, Alien Romulus, and then they were going to give it a real name later. So maybe this is... I think I've heard something like that. The name Romulus to the series sounds familiar to me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If you know and you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a thing in the comments. Let me know what you know about that. So I think that this looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it. And it's good to see it return to horror, because we haven't had like a true horror movie in the Alien franchise in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I did like Alien Isolation, the video game. And so now having the experience it again on the big screen would be pretty
and this is coming out. This is coming out in the movie theaters. Is that what I understood? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah. Right here. Only in theaters, August 16th, 2024.
Ooh.
So maybe for my birthday. Yeah. Because my birthday is the 29th of August. So for my birthday, I can go and... It's my golden birthday this year. I'm turning 29. So...
I don't feel sorry for you at all when you say that.
No, I feel great. This is good. Let's check out the comments, though. Let's check out the comments and see what What is this? Those guys look like weird people. I'd like to hear about their downfall. Okay, so we all know how these aliens work, and they will scare the crap out of you, especially in the confines of a spaceship. Exactly. I think I've already seen that. Okay. Huge throwbacks to the original. Even the high-pitched musical notes are the same as the original trailer back in '79. Very nostalgic.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually heard almost every scene of the alien in this movie is made with practical effects instead of CGI, so my excitement for this movie just skyrocketed. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you, so that's really cool, because so the guy who is the alien when they use the practical effects like in the original was just a guy, and he walked around and he did all the movements, and then they had a team of people who would use robotic animatronics, so like his tail... Like when you see the tail whipping around, or when they shoot it with fire and it goes like this and it's freaking out, all that is the guy freaking out, and then like they have a guy who controls the lips, and they have a guy who controls the mouth thing. They have a guy who controls the tail, and so they have this team of guys working. And so that, if they did it with practical effects in the same way, that's a pretty cool process, as far as I understand. I'm seeing those hallways, the tight spaces, and how the light pours in from the windows into space. I'm getting hot flashes from Alien Isolation, man. That's the right vibe so far. I'm telling you, Alien Isolation was so great. It's so cool for them to say, hey, let's make a movie,
The lights never work in Aliens. You notice that they're always flickering.
Right, exactly.
Never can find an electrician when you're in deep space to fix stuff like that.
That's a good point. That's a good point. This looks to have promise. Whoever cut this trailer, thumbs up. It sounds like it might be a good mix of Alien and Aliens. Yes. Yeah, Alien and Aliens. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I like Wolverine. So go check it out, guys. In August, which is also my birth month. I'll be turning 29 on the 29th. Let's move forward on to the next one, though. We got time for another one, maybe two more, depending on how quick we go. So here we go on to the next one. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.